Abandoned luxury islands you can actually visit. Imagine stepping onto an island frozen in time, where luxury once thrived but now nature and decay rule. Why were these paradises abandoned? Who lived here? And what secrets do the crumbling buildings hide? Prepare to uncover eerie stories and explore hidden worlds you never knew existed. Don't miss out. Hit subscribe now and step into the unknown with us. Number 11, Houtouwan Village, Shengshan Island, China. Once a thriving fishing village home to more than 2,000 people, Houtouwan on Shengshan Island was abandoned in the early 1990s as residents moved to cities seeking better schools and resources. Today, nature has completely reclaimed the village, with crumbling stone houses overrun by greenery. The eerie beauty of vines and moss enveloping rooftops draws curious tourists who wander through what feels like a forgotten world frozen in time. Walking through the deserted alleys, visitors can almost imagine the daily life of fishermen and their families, long gone, leaving behind only silent homes and the sound of waves crashing nearby. Number 10, King Island, Alaska, USA. Roughly 40 miles west of mainland Alaska lies King Island, once home to the Inupiat village of Ukivak. Residents lived off the sea, hunting crabs, seals, and fish, building homes on stilts along the cliffs. The village housed almost 200 people before being abandoned in 1959 when the Bureau of Indian Affairs closed its only school. Today, decaying buildings and homes remain scattered across the rocky cliffs, telling the story of a resilient community forced to leave their homeland. Visitors to the island are treated to haunting views of weathered structures set against the vast Arctic waters, offering a glimpse into a challenging but fascinating way of life. Number 9, Spinalonga Island, Greece. Spinalonga Island has a complex history, from Venetian fortifications in the 16th century to its use as a leper colony between 1903 and 1957. The small island became home to people shunned by society, living in isolation under harsh conditions. Even after the colony closed, Spinalonga retained a fearful reputation for decades. The island gained renewed attention after Victoria Hislop's novel, The Island, highlighted the human stories of its residents. Today, tourists explore the ruins, wandering through fortresses and abandoned homes while reflecting on the lives of those once confined there, feeling the weight of history on every step of the stone paths. Number 8, Hashima Island, Japan. Known as Battleship Island due to its shape, Hashima sits 10 miles from Nagasaki and once thrived with over 5,000 residents during its coal mining boom. Purchased by Mitsubishi in the late 19th century, the island symbolized industrial growth. But by 1974, petroleum replaced coal and the island was slowly abandoned. Today, Hashima is a decaying concrete ghost town open to tourists, featured in films such as Skyfall. The crumbling apartment blocks and narrow alleys tell a story of rapid urbanization followed by desertion, while rusting machinery and silent streets evoke the lives of workers who once called this man-made island home. Number 7, Ross Island, India. Officially named Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose Island, Ross Island was a British settlement and penal colony for over a century. A major earthquake in 1941 and Japanese occupation damaged much of its infrastructure. Reclaimed by the Indian Navy in 1979, it now hosts a small military base, yet remnants of colonial buildings and old cottages remain. Tourists visiting Ross Island can wander through ruins, exploring deserted administrative offices, crumbling residences, and souvenir shops, imagining the lives of those who lived under colonial rule. Its decayed structures tell stories of hardship, isolation, and resilience amidst tropical forests and coastal beauty. Number 6, Poveglia Island, Italy. Poveglia is widely regarded as one of the world's most haunted islands. Located in a lagoon between Venice and Lido, the island was first settled in 421 AD by people fleeing invaders. Later, it became a quarantine station during the bubonic plague, where thousands perished under miserable conditions. In the late 19th century, it housed an asylum for the mentally ill, intensifying its dark reputation. Today, Poveglia remains off-limits to visitors. Its abandoned buildings, overgrown grounds, and tragic history evoke a chilling aura, and even local fishermen avoid the waters nearby, calling it cursed. Number 5, Dry Tortugas, Florida, USA. Named by explorer Juan Ponce de Leon in 1513, Dry Tortugas in the lower Florida Keys served as a shipping corridor and later a military fort. Fort Jefferson, begun in 1847, was never fully operational but became a prison for Civil War deserters and Lincoln assassination conspirators. The Navy abandoned it in 1874, and President Roosevelt later designated it as a national monument. Today, the archipelago is a protected national park, accessible only by boat or seaplane. Visitors explore the massive fort, camp on the islands, snorkel among coral reefs, and experience history preserved amidst pristine waters. Number 4. Klein Island, Curaçao. Klein Curaçao, meaning Little Curaçao, is a tiny uninhabited island southeast of Curaçao. Its half-square-mile territory features a deserted lighthouse, collapsed stone buildings, and a burial site with several graves. During the transatlantic slave trade, the island served as a quarantine station for sick enslaved Africans, many of whom died there. Today, visitors can explore its haunting ruins and pristine beaches, contemplating the tragic past of the island while enjoying its remote beauty. Klein Curaçao's striking contrast between natural charm and somber history makes it a unique and unforgettable destination. Number 3. Suakin Island, Sudan. Situated in the Red Sea, Suakin was once a bustling port developed by Pharaoh Ramses III in the 10th century BC. Its prosperity lasted centuries as a hub of trade, later becoming a center for the East African slave trade during the 19th century. When the slave trade was abolished, the island gradually fell into decline. Today, crumbling stone buildings and docks tell the story of centuries of commerce, exploitation, and abandonment. Suakin's ruins reflect a rich but turbulent history, offering a hauntingly beautiful glimpse into Sudan's maritime past and the resilience of those who once lived and traded there. Number 2. Deception Island, Antarctica. Deception Island, part of the Antarctic archipelago, was once home to whaling stations and scientific research bases. In the late 1960s, 2 volcanic eruptions destroyed most of the infrastructure, leaving the island uninhabitable. Today, it is a striking tourist attraction, famous for black sand beaches, active wildlife, and natural hot springs. Visitors explore the remnants of research stations, observe penguins and seals, and experience the raw power of nature. The island's eerie landscape, shaped by volcanic activity and isolation, offers an otherworldly adventure, showing how quickly nature can reclaim human settlements in extreme environments. Number 1. Mamula Island, Montenegro. Mamula Island, off Montenegro's coast in the Bay of Kotor, has a dark past. In 1853, Austro-Hungarian General Lazarus von Mamula built a fort to defend the bay. During World War II, the island became a concentration camp run by Benito Mussolini's forces. After the war, the fort crumbled until a Swiss-Egyptian investment firm redeveloped it into the Mamula Island Hotel, which opened in April. Today, visitors can see restored portions alongside ruins, blending luxury with haunting history. The island reminds us how places scarred by tragedy can be revived, offering both reflection and exploration in a unique coastal setting. Conclusion. These abandoned islands are more than just empty buildings. They are windows into forgotten histories, lost luxury, and human ambition. Visiting them lets us witness nature reclaiming what was once meticulously built. Respecting their past while exploring their eerie beauty reminds us of impermanence and the stories every deserted place holds.